Hey guys, Stealth here, or should I say Michael, whichever you prefer. It's a bit of an unusual video for me as this is, I suppose you could say, the official face reveal. Last week I already sent you an email with my picture, so you don't know a little bit what I look like. But this is me. And today we're going to talk about confidence, and I thought it would only be fair if we're going to talk about confidence to show the confidence to show myself to you guys. After, what was it? I think a year and a half of YouTubing right now. Here's the face reveal. Anyway, confidence. How do you come across as confident? What is confidence? And how do you show it? Because that's what we're really here for, isn't it? How do you come across as confident in a presentation? Or if you're doing a job interview? It is so important to come across as confident there because if you're just hunched over and coming across as uninterested or low confidence, people are never going to hire you. Similarly, for dating, it is crucial in dating to be confident. If you're not, then girls are going to reject you right away. So let's have a look at some body language of confidence. How do you come across as confident? How can you spot confidence? And how can you spot low confidence? So let's delve right into it.
So, confidence, what exactly is that? Well, for starters, you want to look confident because it's attractive. We follow leaders in daily life. That's just the way we work. We follow people who we think are confident. It could be someone in your job that you admire. It could be someone in your, let's say, college life that you admire. You think, wow, this guy looks so damn confident. If you don't look confident, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you relationships. It's going to cost you a job by failing a job interview. It could even cost you in that sense. Because let's face it, if you aren't confident, you're basically a pushover and you're going to agree to anything. If I tell you, hey, let's do this, and you don't really feel like doing this, but you go, well, yeah, okay, let's do that, then you're basically a pushover and it's going to cost you because you don't feel like actually doing that specific thing. So make sure that your confidence is up. Now, how do you do that? Basically, you take up more space. That's what we do as guys. We take up space. I mean, look at this picture from Brad Pitt. He's just almost claiming the entire couch. The more space that we take up, the more confident we appear. Because we're basically saying, look, this is my territory, stay away. This is my own. I'm going to be boss here. I'm going to be dominant in this position. Stay away. Look at Harvey Specter from Suits. He's not just claiming one chair, he's claiming two. He has a very, very splayed out posture here, and he's looking directly at the other person, which is someone or something I'm going to get to a little bit later. But this is his way of saying, look, this is my area. I feel completely confident here. I'm completely at ease, and you're going to do exactly what I tell you. Here's a difference of how it could change. This is the same guy. He does not feel confident here. And you can see that he's not taking up a lot of space. His feet are very close together. His hands are in what we call the crotch position, where he's basically protecting his crotch. His shoulders are hunched down. He's smiling, but really faking a smile. And here's the same guy. Completely different body language, completely different confidence appearance here. He's spread out more, he has his hands apart, his shoulders wide, his chest up, legs apart. There is nothing that you can do that will challenge this guy. He is pretty damn confident. Look at it again. Composed, very small target, I suppose you could say. Or, here I come, get the hell out of my way. Big difference. Now, why do we do this? Basically, what we do when we feel like this is we try to present ourselves as a smaller target. It's part of the flight response or the freeze response. This is one of the three basic responses that we have. We fight, we flight, or we freeze. If we fight, we're not going to take up a position like this, because basically you can get easily pushed over, literally. If we fight, we're more likely to take up a position like this. But freezing or getting ready to do a flight maneuver, so to get the hell out of trouble, will look like this. Your feet are close together, and you're basically hoping that the predator or the threat or whatever it is doesn't see you. Now you could see this, for example, if a boss comes in and is offering a new project. Everyone who is not interested in being assigned to this project is going to go into a position like this. Oh, I hope he doesn't see me. I hope he's not paying attention. If you look like this, then your boss is very likely to assign you the project. So in that situation, it might be more beneficial to look like this. If you're dating, however, and you look like this, or if you're going on a job interview and you're looking like this, you're not going to get hired, or you're not going to get the girl. Because we all go for attractive, confident people. So be sure that you look like this. Now, of course, you cannot be splayed out all across the couch like we've seen in Mr. Pitt over here. You can't do that all the time. And you cannot claim all the office chairs or all the college chairs or whatever situation you're in. So make sure it is fitting to the setting. Make sure you can get away with it. Don't try to get away with it in situations where it's really inappropriate. Next thing, use a low voice tone. There are people who just have this very, very deep voice. Think of this guy, for example, Michael Duncan. Very, very deep voice. If you don't know him, he is from, among other movies, The Green Mile, where he was the prisoner who was sentenced to death. This guy has such an incredibly deep voice that somehow automatically you assume that he has authority. He's the boss, and he's clear about it. But there's more people who have this. Think of Morgan Freeman. Now, of course, Morgan Freeman could just talk for days on end and people would listen, no matter what he's saying. He could read the phone book and people would listen. All because of his deep voice. Sean Connery. Very, very deep voice. Instant charisma, instant confidence, simply because he's using a deep voice. Now, I'm not telling you that you should go into your deepest possible voice, because if I do that, it's just going to sound ridiculous. It's not natural. But sometimes you're going to try and go lower. Use that deeper voice, because a deep voice is automatically associated with confidence. On the opposite, you have people who talk in a very high voice. They are usually not taken seriously as they have a very, very high voice. They're very shrill, they're very uncertain, and it's almost like their voice is shaking. So don't do that. Use a low, deep voice. Third point for today, make good eye contact. The more eye contact we make, the more we assume that someone is confident, because some people are just very, very nervous and they have shifty eyes, or they look away. They don't look you in the eye as they're talking to you. It's very, very annoying when that happens, because basically you seem to be showing that you're not interested, you're not confident about what you're saying, you're not interested in the other person's message. Don't do that. At the same time, don't make too much eye contact, because you're going to come across as creepy. Don't be Nicolas Cage, don't be creepy, but again, don't do it too little, or you're going to look like this. Always looking away, always trying to not make eye contact, because you might actually connect to the other person. I know, it can be scary, but make good eye contact. Now, what exactly is good eye contact? Well, 60 to 70% of the time of a conversation you should be making eye contact. That is considered good. You do it too little, people are going to assume you're not interested. They're going to assume you look like this. Do it too much, so make more than 70% of eye contact, and people are going to assume that you're creepy, that you're a stalker, because you're staring at them. Now, I had this happen to me once. I was sitting with a potential customer of mine. We were just having coffee, discussing his business, and he just kept making eye contact like this. He kept staring at me. I was feeling like I was looking at a predator, like he was about to engage me in some way. Now, of course, this has absolutely no basis. But if you stare at people, if you look at them too much with this sort of death stare, people are going to go into their primary brain, their basic historic brain, and go, uh-oh, we're being stared down by a lion. This is a problem. Better go into the fear response here, because this guy is trouble. Don't do that. Make sure you have good eye contact, 60 to 70%. So to recap, we're going to quickly go back to the beginning. 1. Take up more space. Look at Brad Pitt here. Look at Harvey. Take up space. The difference is this versus this. Same guy. Second guy, way more posture, way more charisma. Second, use a low voice tone. Use a deep voice. Don't go to the deepest possible voice because it's going to sound unnatural, but go with the lowest possible voice and aim for the out breath. Don't talk when you're breathing in, because automatically that tenses up your vocal cords, and by doing that you're going to come across as less confident. And third, make good eye contact. Not too much, not too little, good eye contact, 60 to 70%. Want to know more? Join my weekly newsletter. It's a free newsletter specially geared towards gamers, let's say people from 20 to 30, 35, who want to improve their charisma, improve their body language. I also have an English site right now, so you can have a look at bodylanguagecoach.nl/en for English, and there you can find out more about what I do. I'm not ordering you to buy or ordering you to hire me or anything. I'm just imagining that you might be curious as to exactly what I do, and there you can find out more information. So, let me know in the comments what you think of the confidence. Do you think that you come across as confident? Do you have anyone who's always confident? And if so, why? Why is this person so confident? And if you like the video, please give it a like, because a like helps me spread the video around to more people. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for more videos.